let me do that. Okay, I'm multitasking. All right, so again, good morning. So you are going to complete a new sketch today. So you're going to need a new sheet in your sketchbook. And again, this will be done in Sharpie, so make sure you have something behind it, or if it's on the table, there's like newspaper or something. And it's kind of fun and funky, and it's all about geometric and organic shapes because, like I said, we are going to be moving into a geometric organic shape project for our sketchbook cover. So today is like a fun exercise to kind of get us prepared for that. So how this will work, let me get through here so you can see, is, again, you're going to have a new sheet of paper. You are going to want to start with a dark color. I typically choose black for my line. Some people like to use navy blue. It's completely up to you, whatever you want to use, okay? You are going to, now I have the steps completely written out here, so if you're someone who likes to follow instructions, like written instructions, cool. I have examples here. I'm going to go to the next slide. Slowly but surely. There is a video here you can watch on how to do this. So this person walks you through it step by step. Notice their line. The funkier the line, the cooler the exercise. And what I mean by that is this is literally one line. So you're going to start in one corner and you're going to make a funky line all the way across your page. So however you want to do this, like you're literally, it's like the crazier the better. I really like hers. It even looks like, I mean, it looks like arrows. It looks like, yes, Michael. Question, bud?
It's not a question, but it's actually a comment.
Go for it.
I did a project like this. I think it was second or third grade. And
Yes.
It was like a way more in detailed version of this where we would do shapes and then we'd do different outlines and then dots and stuff like that all over the place. And it was all one line on one sheet of paper, and then we'd edit it even further with colors and stuff like that.
Yes, it's kind of a jump off of that. So you should be like a total rock star at it now. The goal is to have this like super crazy funky line background. And again, like adding shapes in there, adding like, you know, and you can see it's literally all continually one line. Okay? I would start with a Sharpie because otherwise you're gonna have to go over the pencil line. And I feel like that's redundant. I don't, you know what I mean? Like, unless you're somebody who absolutely is like, I am starting with pencil because I do not like to start with Sharpie, then that's fine. But I personally would just dive in with the Sharpie. Okay. Now you are going to add on top of that a mixture. So both geometric shapes and organic shapes. Now the difference of geometric versus organic, you can kind of see here even with the pictures. Geometric shapes are shapes that are typically mathematical, and they're shapes that we start learning as very small children because they have real names. Circles, squares, diamonds, rectangles. They're the shapes that if I say that shape, you know what I'm talking about. Organic shapes are shapes that do not, some of them have names, like an organic shape would be like a leaf or a puzzle piece. Those would be organic shapes, but a lot of them don't have names. They're like crazy, weird shapes. Remember, a shape is anything that connects. So it's a line that connects. So anything that connects becomes a shape. It just depends on whether it's an organic or a geometric. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So you want to make sure you have a mix. So at least one of each. Personally, I would do 3 to 5 shapes. That's me. I'm a big odd number person, and actually odd numbers are really popular in the art world because even numbers really try to break your eye up and you're like, which way do I look? Where odd numbers help you to like flow across your artwork. You'll notice if you ever start to look at paintings or like even Bob Ross, a lot of times he has an odd number of trees because he wants you to be able to flow across when you look at the paintings instead of like feeling like your eyes are fighting for a direction. So odd numbers.
There isn't a middle in an even number. There isn't a middle one.
I'm sorry, Michael. You interrupted me, so I don't know what you're saying.
Sorry.
That's okay. What were you saying?
But there isn't a middle one in an even number.
Correct.
So if there was a line of, for example, 5 trees, there's a middle one, and you just go 2 on each side.
Correct.
But if they're even number, you need to go through the extra work to figure out spacing across the page.
Exactly. That's actually a really good point. Yes. So in this slideshow, again, we're in Tuesday today, so you're going to find all of this in step 2. So again, there's the video, there's the written instructions, and then there's pictures. So it says black marker. Again, I don't care. If you want to do red, if you want to do navy blue, if you want to do green, I don't care. So you're going to do your background first, and it's literally one line. So you want to try not to pick up your pen or your marker, do some crazy, crazy stuff, and you do not want to cross it at all. So as you can see, you can make all sorts of crazy designs that almost look like shapes, but you don't want them to cross. Hopefully that makes sense. The next step is on top, you are going to draw a variety of geometric and organic shapes. Again, 3 to 5 different shapes. If you have straight lines, so if you're going to use a triangle or a rectangle or a square, please use a straight edge, okay? So rather use a ruler, the side of your folder, whatever it is you're going to use, please use a straight edge so it's straight. If you're going to do a circle, please do something like, I have my vitamins right here, trace like the lid or find something that is circular so your circle is a true circle. And then notice this particular person did a crazy, awesome organic shape in the middle. So again, you got to have at least one of each, but you can decide between those 3 to 5 shapes what you want them to be, but you need a mix. You are then going to add Sharpie only to your shapes. So your background stays completely empty. It's just your awesome, funky design. And the inside of your shapes are really cool Sharpie color techniques. Now, some of these are from last trimester. These 1, 2, 3, these 4. This I stole from the internet, and this I stole from the internet. But I liked the shapes, and so that's why I did that. But you want to use Sharpie and show me some techniques, show me some blending, show me what you learned yesterday. Notice there's numbers in here because those are shapes. So you can decide. I love this one down here, and I love the colors. This is so vibrant and it pops. So that is your assignment today. Now again, kind of go back. There's a lot of different ways that you can learn this in this slideshow. The pictures, the written, the video, whatever works best for you. But this is our goal today, is to complete this funky, fun, longest line activity. So we are ready for geometric and organic shapes tomorrow. And tomorrow we are going to go over how to plan out our project, why we plan, like what's the whole point, and what our project is going to be. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Who has questions?